All right, episode 2, Strangers of season 5 was just Sunday night. It was not a boring episode.
Nope.
It started off with looking for food, and it ended with eating food.
Nice bookends there.
Yeah, it was a foodie type episode.
Yeah. What do you think is Gabriel's deal?
I don't want to say what I think Gabriel's deal is because I have read the comics, and everything is playing out just like it is in the comics, and I don't want to give it away what's happening. You haven't read that far. You probably haven't read that far. I don't want to say.
I think he's being blackmailed by the cannibal group. That's who they found him and are using him as bait, as a lure for Rick's group to get them all together and get them in a place where they can just pick him off.
I think you're wrong, but we'll see. All right, Rick asked Carol if the group could rejoin Carol. Was he being sincere, or was he being kind of patronizing to her after kicking her out last season?
I think he was being sincere. I think that was a nice twist, a nice way to for him to apologize. Instead of asking her to join them again, he said, I was wrong. We were all wrong. You were right. You knew, like when he said, you knew things that I didn't know. She had an understanding of what was going on in the world before he did.
I think she's still pissed and thought it was patronizing, even though I think Rick was being genuine. I think Carol's still pissed about getting kicked to the curb. Yeah, because they got Happy at the CDC,
Yep.
and then Jenner locked him in. They got Happy on the farm, and the herd of zombies took out the farm. They got Happy in the prison, and then that kid started barfing blood everywhere, died, turned into a zombie.
Yeah, especially it's a curse if they take the time out to enjoy life, maybe try to act like regular people, especially if they have something to drink or more food than they, enough food to fill their bellies. Yeah, then that's a cue that something's going to go down. It's going to get bad again.
Do you think he tasted like beef, chicken, or pork?
I'm going to guess probably chicken. They've been out running around. He's probably pretty lean.
Oh, sure.
Pretty, maybe kind of tough.
I'm going to go with pork just because the hunk of meat that Gareth was gnawing on while he was telling poor Bob that you tasted better than I thought you would. But for all I know, he could have tasted like fish.
Yeah, maybe a nice rub on him. This week, we got a crush on Sasha because she finally had something to do. She saved Bob in the water zombies with the green tote. It was great.
I would go with the 3 silencers in the mini fridge. Not that it was implausible that they found 3 silencers, but if there was a mini fridge in a gun store, odds are somebody would have looked in the mini fridge looking for either A, food, B, water, or C, booze. So there's no way no one would have ever checked the fridge. And if no one found those silencers before then, they either A, didn't know what they were, or B, were too stupid to not grab them. Why didn't you grab the silencers? Those are handy for killing zombies in the zombie apocalypse with a pistol and not being loud like Carl, the stupid little prick.
Stumbling around in 3 feet of slime for some peas and carrots. That's living.
If a sewer could puke, it'd smell like this. Well, that's it for this edition of Walking Dead, heads.
Hope we didn't suck.
Ice cream!